Namaste, Namaskara, Vanakkam. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are someone preparing for CA Inter Jan 2026 attempt, then this video is going to be very helpful for you. If you want to actually start your professional journey as soon as possible, then boss, follow this 100-day strategy. You will become a professional from a student. Because I personally believe it is not when you clear your CA final, you become a professional. You actually become a professional when you clear your CA intermediate, because as soon as you clear your both groups of CA intermediate, you join your articleship training where you start working on audit, tax, you deal with a lot of clients, you have meetings with CFOs, board of directors and all. So that is where your actually professional journey starts. So if you are someone very seriously wants to convert yourself from a student to professional, follow this 100-day strategy, because you have roughly only 100 days for your CA Inter Jan 2026 attempt. In this strategy, I have put it in such a way that you will be able to cover the whole syllabus three times, and alongside you will be able to also do writing practice, and each time of reading has a special agenda as well. So if you're preparing for both groups, of course, if you clear both groups, only then you will be able to start your professional journey for your articleship training. So if you're preparing for both groups, in that case, you need to make sure that at least by October end, you are done with your first reading. See, whenever you do first reading, the agenda should be to get the conceptual clarity. 100% of the syllabus you need to cover in the first reading, guys. You should not leave even a single topic. Yes, this is very important point. So what is the book which I will be referring? See, you can actually refer your coaching material where you have taken regular coaching, or if you are doing a self study, in that case ICI modules are all the time best. But the only problem with ICI module is it is very voluminous. So your coaching, what they do is they will take all the relevant content or important content, they will squeeze in this coaching material. So if you do not have so much of time on your hand to refer the ICA modules, you can always go with the coaching material or any author book for that matter. So first reading, the agenda will be to actually get that conceptual clarity and command, guys. How many days we'll be allocating for the first reading is 7 days for each paper. So you have 6 papers in both the groups. 7 days if we allocate, today is 20th of September, and 7 days means 40 days roughly. By October end, you should be done with your first reading, getting the conceptual clarity of 100% syllabus of all 6 papers. This is very much practical. This is very much practical. A lot of students have cleared their examination following this strategy. Myself have cleared my CA intermediate in the first attempt by following this strategy itself, guys. So the next thing is second reading. So when should I do my second reading is, of course, when your November ends. So by November end, you should make sure that you are done with your second reading. We will be allocating 5 days each again. So first time when you read, of course, it is taking a week of time. Next time it will take only 5 days. But what you will be doing in second reading, what is the agenda of second reading? The agenda is very simple. You need to highlight that content which you think it is very important. You are not able to recall. These kind of things you will be highlighting, because every time it is not possible to cover the coaching material in full or ICI module in full in every reading, not possible. So gradually in every reading, after every reading, you should be able to squeeze the content, only the relevant content or important content or the complex topics which you are not able to recall or which seems difficult for you, only those things you have to highlight and keep it for the second reading. Or you can prepare a short notes for your own self. See, for practical papers like FM or accounting, you can actually have a summary note where you can write, Ind AS summary or accounting standard summary or FM formulas, costing formulas, a summary note of all the concepts which are there, which will be very helpful for you. So in this second reading, you will be either preparing a short notes or highlighting the content. If you are not able to prepare your own short content, it's okay. You can actually download some, faculty, every faculty nowadays prepare a summary chart or something like that. You can actually take help of that as well. So 30 days roughly you will be taking for the second reading. So by November end, your second reading will be done. Then comes the third reading. That is the final reading of the concepts. For this, I have allocated 3 days for 6 papers. Roughly, you can take 20 days. So that by if you do the third reading by 20th of December, you will be done with both groups three reading, guys. How beautiful strategy this is. This is very much practical. So what you will be doing in third reading is you will only be revising the stuff which you have prepared in your second reading. Whatever you have highlighted or short notes or summary notes, whatever you have to just revise this summary notes. Sir, will I not be solving the questions? Of course you will solve. That is where the last thing I have given, which is answer writing practice. 2 days each for 6 papers. That is hardly you have 10-12 days. Full time you will give only for writing practice, that too just before your examination. So from your 20th of December till your 31st of December, you can actually do writing practice. Just before examination, it will be very helpful for you to get that flow in examination also. And if you wish, you can actually solve questions while doing this also. But here, this is full-fledged writing practice where you will be solving RTPs, previous year questions, mock test papers. So it will be like a mock test only. So only writing before your examination starts. This strategy you follow, guys, 100% sure shot you will be able to clear your both groups of your CA intermediate and you can start your professional journey. See, later you should not regret that I was not knowing how to prepare for examination. This is the video. The intention of the video is that the student should not regret that I was not aware how to crack this examination. Because I personally believe for any examination, there is a particular strategy which you apply. You will be able to 100% clear your examination. There are a lot of students who don't want to give both groups or wants to prepare only for single group. Then you have lot of time on your hand. So first reading if you want to do and if you are preparing for only one group, 15 days you can allocate for your first reading for each paper. You have 3 papers in your group. So 45 days by October end, you should be able to cover both coaching material and ICA books if you are referring to. Alongside, you can solve all the ICA questions. In second reading, again the same thing. You can prepare a short notes or highlight the content. Here, the time will double. That's all. So 7 days you can keep for the second reading. 21 days by 20th of November, you should be able to do your second reading. And sidewise, you can also prepare your short notes. Third reading, you can allocate 5 days each paper. 15 days you will be allocating. By 10th of December, you should make sure that you are covering your third reading also. And that is going to be your final revision. Then you have ample amount of time for writing practice, 5 days each or 4 days each for each paper. So you can take lot of question papers because see, students think that why to take risk both groups. I'll go with single group peacefully. I want to 100% make it sure that I'm going to clear at least one group. Rather taking both groups and not being sure of whether I'll be clearing both groups or I'll end up with one group. Let's why to take tension. I'll go with single group. Then this is best. But you have lot of time on hand. The problem is when you have lot of time on hand, you do not become serious. You waste a lot of time. When you have time crunch, that is when you actually in the heat of the moment, in that kind of a situation only, when the situation is adverse, in that case only actually you perform better. So guys, yes. So if you're preparing for single group, then you can actually follow this strategy. In this also, you will be able to do writing practice, also will be able to cover your syllabus 3 times. Now, personally, what I would suggest is go for both groups if this is your first attempt because still you have time, guys. You will be able to finish off your CA intermediate both groups. 6 months of your life you will be saving. You will be joining your articleship at the earliest possible. Yes, so target should be both groups if possible. No, you want to go very peacefully, single group is also good, but at least make sure you clear your one group. If you are taking single group and that also you are not able to clear, then that's a problem, guys. The second thing is I have my own income tax marathon, which is already watched by 7,000 plus students in the past attempts and they have cleared. So whatever marathon I uploaded for May, exactly same marathon will be applicable for Jan also. That marathon link I will be leaving in this video's description. You can watch that marathon. If you want the book hard copy, then you have to ping me on the WhatsApp number which you see on the screen with your full address. I will be collecting only courier charges. Let me tell you, this is the best income tax marathon you will watch in 100% English language, guys. That I can assure for sure. Yes, so if you want the hard copy of the book, it is color coded book. If you want the hard copy, just ping me on the WhatsApp number. I will courier to your address. Only courier charges will be taken. I am not going to collect the book charges. You will be getting both concept book and question bank as well at your doorstep. Yes, marathon is amazing. I will be, you can go and see the comments which are there in the marathon video. You will be actually surprised. Last thing is, I'm going to come up with a workout batch for Jan 2026 attempt. Income tax, we will be working out lot of questions. That will be a paid program. Soon I'll be coming up with the details of that. Most probably it will be as soon as the results of September attempt will be out. I'll be coming with a workout batch. You can also take that. In that workout batch, we'll be solving the questions alongside we'll be revising all the concepts. Okay. So this is it from my end. If you're new to my channel, do subscribe to this channel. If your friends are preparing for Jan 2026 attempt, do share with them and do like the video if you really like the content. If you are looking for 100% English language income tax content both for final or intermediate CA and CMA, in that case this is the right channel where you actually get all this content, guys. So thank you very much for watching this video and share it with your friends. Do subscribe to this channel. Take care. Tax Thalaiva this side. Bye bye.